for this Ghana Premier League Match Day 13 showdown. Today, it's Nations FC crossing blade with Heart of Lions FC in a contest that promises drama, skill, and the kind of football that keeps this league alive with passion. My name is Josiah Kokwe, and together with Victor Kweu, will be your commentators for today. Nations FC, they come into this fixture looking to protect this fortress here in Abrankasi. There's a grounds where they've shown so much resilience, chemistry, and the hunger of a team with big ambitions since promotion to the top flight. And with a crowd definitely behind them, today's performance will keep them climbing at the table as the season edges towards its critical midpoint. They come up against an ever-determined Heart of Lions side, second on the league log, a side that may be very far away from home, but never short on fights. They've shown time again that it can upset any opponent on any turf, and they will be eyeing this clash as a perfect opportunity to snatch vital points and build momentum towards a historic title, something that has never happened in the history of the competition. And now the pleasantries will be exchanged before this big fixture here in Abrankasi. Nations FC, they've been struggling all season, and under their current as well as Nathaniel Abbey, and they'll be hoping to have their share of hostilities once it comes calling.
Well, definitely very, very exciting stuff from these two sides. Of course, you look at how these two coaches are coming to this nation side, Josiah.
Yeah, so that's Frimpong Manso, the head coach, and our officials for today will be Franklin Akumate. He is going to be the center man, and first assistant is Dancer Peter. Assistant 2 will be Badiana Al-Hassan Halilu with the free side. This is how they set up. Lawrence Osei will be manning the post and hoping he grabs his 9th clean sheet this season in as many as 13 games. Ruben Hennessy and Alban will maintain their place, while Zanim will be at left back. You have Danso at right back. You have Freeman playing behind or in front of Samuel Kwanzaa.
Yes, for Kpando Hearts of Lions, just one change from the previous game, and it tells you that the man who is their top scorer so far here to come in, and tells you what this man on our screens, Coach Bashir Hayford, really wants to do in today's game. You know, ahead of this game, I spoke to him a bit, and he said, look, he is just interested in his players getting the goals. He doesn't care where the goal comes from, whether it is coming from his defensive setup or from the...
They might not just be looking at the front line, but then the goal could certainly come from anywhere, and that's Razak Simpson, the leader of this nation's team, really led with so much leadership qualities. He's led like a
7 points. I mean, quite exciting stuff, but this season they are just struggling to even make the point at the moment. 13 points at the moment, and you know, interestingly,
for referee Franklin Akumate to get us going, and there he does. Blows the whistle for the commencement of this match day 13 fixture. Second game of match week 13 yesterday at the University of Ghana Stadium. The first game was played where 11 Wonders were on the losing side against Swedro All Blacks by 2-0. But then it's all to...
You'd have to look at their team sheet and look forward to these particular players. And you know, the exciting stuff for Nations FC is that the last time they won on this very turf, it was from a central defender, their skipper of the side, Razak Simpson, that gave them that needed victory somewhere in 2023.
To Ruben Hennessy, that was, or could have been a big chance for Nations FC.
Big chance for him for them again, and he's an experienced man who will always be at the center of it. Emmanuel Arno, but look at another chance.
And there's a chance for Freeman, hit it! And there is the opening goal for Kpando Heart of Lions here at the Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. Just out of nothing. A second ago they were defending, and Chauncey Freeman pounces on that loose ball to give the Kpando lads the lead here.
After Chauncey Freeman scored, he became the 8th player to score in games involving Nations FC and Kpando Hearts of Lions. Interesting, isn't it?
Lovely skill by Brandon. Holds it, the ball over the bottom. And that is the equalizer for Nations FC. They didn't need their player to have the final touch. It was Heart of Lions doing all the work at both ends of the field. And this will go down as a disappointing own goal. And it's Ruben. Yep, grip man. 5 more minutes to go. at the Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. It's still 1-1 here. But then ball forced kindly to Bedu, hits it hard, and that is a goal! That is what could be a winner for Nations FC in this cagey encounter at the Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex with just 5 minutes to go. It is Prince Bedu who stuns the visitors with a well-taken goal from a distance. No one saw it coming. No one saw it coming. He just stuns everyone. He punishes them.
Absolutely. It just looked like the whole Abrankesi have just been let out of the den, the way all of them just popped out after Prince Bedu.
Now set to be effected.
Tells you if Nations FC win this game means that after 2 years they've been able to beat Banu Hearts of Lions once again after beating them back in 2023. And what a goal from a player who have really brilliant,
so much ambition, and the lead with about 3 minutes and added on time to go here at a place where they call home, a place where they call a fortress. And each and every time they step onto the 10, just 5 minutes to full time, where we're thinking for the first time ever we're going to see a draw in this fixture. The narrative changes courtesy Prince Bedu.
Absolutely, the archives have just been opened, and that is the reality here at the moment after 88 minutes. But let's see if Nations FC can hack onto this 2-1 lead at Abrankesi.
Nations, can they hang on with about a minute to go? But there's a trip there. Antonio Usu tripping. Brandon Ainchi able down the stretch. That's so well with his other play, but then they can move forward again. Is Boateng, who will be dispossessed and just stuck a leg in there a bit late. And they're just inching closer to 90 minutes. Way back into this, a game where they were once ahead. Get to see Freeman. They stare defeat right in the face after that stunning goal by Prince. Heart of Lions struggling to find that pass that could possibly just carve open the defense of Nations FC that looks so resolute and compact. The ball will be cleared, half cleared there. Again, the clearance not going through. Asante Seedorf miscuing that one. It's now Chowe. But again, both players not on the same tangent. And we have about 15 seconds. The referee looks to his watch. He could be blowing the final whistle any moment from now. Nations FC hanging on. A vital win. They are still unbeaten here this season. But then the ball falling to out of lines. Could this be a goal? Oh, he blasts over.
What a miss and a death for full time there. Crazy stuff, isn't it?
What a chance that was. And just look at that.
Samson was bit into it.
Just hit that one. And then it was Yao Danso who just couldn't finish. But then confirmation of
That would have settled the score here.
And any moment from now, referee Franklin Akumate will be blowing the whistle for the end of proceedings. And there it goes. The final whistle goes from referee Franklin Akumate. And what has been a thrilling, exhilarating game of Ghana Premier League football here at the Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex, where Nations FC had to rally, they had to dig deep. It was a tall mountain to climb, but it came from a goal down.